So this vehicle does not have automatic parking. It does have parking sensors, intuitive parking assist to help with you.
Okay.
3 sensors in the front of the vehicle and 3 in the back. So it'll be taken care of. 4 in the front, 4 in the back on this vehicle to help you out with parking. The other things that it'll have in terms of safety as well, when you're backing out of the parking spot, it has a rear cross traffic alert. So it'll take a look in that busy Home Depot parking lot and let you know when cars are coming.
Fabulous. Yeah. Yeah, because the problem is you see straight behind you, but you don't know whether someone's coming, and there's always someone coming just as you're trying to pull out. Yeah.
And it's speed sensitive, so it'll be reactive to how fast those people are going. So when you're pulling out, it looks out about 80 feet to the left and right of you and pays attention to all the traffic for you.
I mean, I think the most dangerous spot in Atlanta is a Trader Joe's parking lot.
Absolutely.
I mean, they go crazy. Yeah, see, I'm afraid to try the park assist because I don't know how to line it up. So I'm looking for someone to show me how to do it for me because you know, I don't like talking about damaging the car. I don't want to sort of go over a curve and blow a tire out or something. So.
Oh, absolutely. And one of the other good features about this vehicle is the fact that when you're backing up the vehicle, it also has adaptive lining. So when you back up the vehicle, you'll be able to see where your vehicle is going to move as the steering wheels are changing.
Wow, I like that.
It's a really nice safety feature.
Yeah. What are some of the green features, especially about this car?
Green features, one of the best things about this vehicle is our hybrid technology coming from Toyota and Lexus. We have the most amount of hybrid vehicles out on the road today, so you're no longer a guinea pig in these days. We have it very well figured out. So on this vehicle here, you have 194 horsepower engine combined with 2.5 liter gasoline engine paired up with our electric motors inside the vehicle. So you're able to regenerate power when you're braking the vehicle, which is one of the nice features. And also in certain circumstances, if you're working or driving into a farmer's market, some of them do not allow you to move through unless you're full electric mode. So on our hybrid technology, the benefit is we can go all electric, all gasoline, or a pair of both. It's one of the benefits of over at Toyota and Lexus versus some of the competition.
Does it do that naturally? Does it go back and forth? Or?
It will do it. It does it all without seamlessly understanding where it's happening. It just does it nice and smooth. But then you also have an option on the center console, where it's called EV mode, which gives you about a mile to be able to drive when you're in those circumstances at the farmer's market, if you want to drive through and pick up your big collection from the local farmers.
Well, I have to say this is a quiet car. I was driving another car earlier coming here, and it was a noisy ride. Yeah, I even had trouble hearing the radio. And this is a nice, smooth, quiet, almost serene experience. I mean, it's a joy to drive it. And it's look at this. This is so expansive and has everything right in front of you that you need without really needing to take your eye off the road, which is important. And everything seems to be where it needs to be. Like, I just like the clock right there. And let's not hit a truck.
Yeah, one of the things we want to always focus in on at Lexus, we always put anywhere that you need to see something up high in our display zone, so that way you can be able to see everything. So like the clock and the navigation system and everything, we push back the navigation towards the windscreen, so that way you can be able to keep your eyes on the road at all times.
Yeah.
And then anything you need to control the buttons or anything else are all within reach, so you're not reaching over and feel like it's a truck where you have to lean across the passenger just to turn the radio.
Yes.
So everything's within reach.
Yeah. I was in a very expensive car, and the yellow light for gas came on. I was with my son. I was on the highway, and I was like, how much range do I have? And we could not find it to save our life, and that ruined the whole experience for me, because that's a very important bit of information that you need to easily find.
Well, like in that situation, whenever you're having trouble or you're driving down to Florida, you're not familiarized with the area, when that gas light comes on these vehicles, it will actually come up on the navigation screen and identify where the closest gas stations are for you.
Are you kidding?
So it'll map right to it.
Wow.
So now we are just entering the those rally section with a very tight turns.
And you can tell you've got a girl driver who does not enjoy all these high turns. I know some of the guys. I know a couple of them were like zooming through these, and I sort of drive with my foot on the brake. But look at the handling. I mean, it is going through these curves as if they're absolutely nothing. And even more important is I feel very secure in this car. I know it won't let me miss a turn. It will help me get through everything. It's I have total faith in this car to do the right thing, much more than I have faith in myself as the driver.
And the mode that you're in right now on this vehicle, actually we have 3 different driving modes on this car. So it actually gives you a different feel on the driving. So right now, as you're driving along, you're what's considered a normal mode, which controls the vehicle and makes it linear throttle response. The braking feels nice and smooth for you, that luxury type of ride. And then when you're coming out here to these roads, and if he was jumping in and driving and he wanted to have a little bit of fun with the rally side, you can put it over to our sport mode, and it'll be much more reactive. You can hear a little bit more out of the engine, and it allows you to perform through the corners even more.
Now, for a family car, what are some of the safety features that this car has?
One of the great things about this vehicle is it has 8 standard airbags, including your knee airbags, which I believe is one of the most important airbag on a vehicle, because it'll keep you upright and allow that seatbelt to keep you in that upright position and do what it needs to do. The other things that this vehicle also has, it has our pre-collision system. So that way, if you do become in an incident where the vehicle believes you're going to be in an accident, it's going to tighten up your steering with the seatbelt. And it's also going to preload the brakes, so that way they're ready to full-on stop the vehicle just with a touch, so you can get it ready. It also has our all-speed cruise control. So kind of like in the past where you're familiar with cruise control, and the evolution went to dynamic radar cruise control when you're on the highway where it adjusts. This vehicle will actually take you to a complete stop as if you're following another vehicle.
Wow.
So in those Georgia traffic, or you're in that line going to pick up your child at school, those big long lines, you can sit there for hours holding onto that brake. Or one of the benefits having that option on the vehicle with our system that's called brake hold, it will do all the braking for you, so you're not going to be getting tired when you're picking up your kids. So it'll actually, when you come to a complete stop, you can lift your foot off the brake and it'll hold the vehicle and stop for you.
This car seems to have everything. I mean, from a safety perspective, from a style, a comfort perspective, the green, you add the green to it. I mean, this is the complete car. You know, you've got the Lexus quality. The reputation speaks for itself. This is a very comfortable steering wheel. I mean, I'm not gripping it. It fits nicely into my hand, so my hand wouldn't get tired again after, with a long trip. The styling is leather is just soft, and this is a total car.
Absolutely.